The ultimate aim of HAZBREF is to reduce the input of hazardous substances to the Baltic Sea from industries. The Baltic Sea is very sensitive to pollution by hazardous substances, and one significant source is the industries. But yet then the pathways and the measures how to reduce hazardous substances, it's not always well known. The main instrument on EU level to control industrial releases is the EU Directive on Industrial Emissions, and especially by preparation of the best available technique reference documents, or the so-called BREFs. But however, these BREFs, they do not always contain comprehensive information on the use and how to reduce hazardous substances. And it is this knowledge gap that we want to fill in by our activities in our HAZBREF project. So what we will do here is that we will analyze the use of hazardous substances in different industrial sectors, and also ways how to reduce the input to the environment. There is actually a lot of information already available, for example, in the databases of the European Chemicals Agency. But well, this information is not in a systematic way used in the preparation of these BREF documents. So one aim is also that we will try to come up with a methodology how to, in a more systematic way, include this already available information into the BAT reference documents. Because it is these BREF documents that are widely used by the permit authorities, the enforcement authorities, and also the industry when they are managing their hazardous substances. So by improving the knowledge in the BREFs, then we will also have more information for the industries themselves and authorities how to control these hazardous substances. The main target groups we have on EU level, it is the European IPPC Bureau, because they are responsible for coordination and preparation of the BREF documents. And of course also the Environmental Chemicals Agency is cooperating with us, because they have hands-on the information we need when we analyze what kind of chemicals, hazardous chemicals are used in the different sectors of the industry. Then we go, if we go more on the local level, it is the environmental authorities and the industries who can use this information on the use and the releases of hazardous substances. So it will increase their capacity how to manage and control hazardous substances if you know in what sectors and in what processes different hazardous chemicals are used, and how they end up to the environment, and how you can also reduce the emissions to the environment. On the regional level, again, we see that HELCOM, the Baltic Marine Environment Protection Commission, that they can use the information when they are planning targeted actions for hazardous substances for their Baltic Sea action plan, which is actually the main instrument to reduce hazardous substances to the Baltic Sea.